Today I'm going to show you how to do vocals for internet music. I'm talking Kai Angel, Nettspend, Osamason. We're getting into the dirty depths of this distorted realm of hyper trap. I'm going to show you how you can make your vocals sound just like them. So first order of business is getting a dirty, nasty, disgusting, heavily distorted clipping beat. Now, there's plenty of these that exist online. This is one I put together real quick. Here's how it sounds. That's basically how your beat should sound. The first piece of advice I have for putting vocals over tracks like this is making sure the track has plenty of space for you to put vocals on top of. So I'm gonna grab just a resample of the track here. You can see that it's super flat, it's clipping like crazy, but it's not going all the way to the top of my track here. This is how these artists are able to get clear vocals on top of these instrumentals. So for example, if you buy a beat and you love how it sounds, but you pull it up and it's just way too loud, make sure it's clipped like this. If it's not, clip it yourself and then turn it down. You're gain staging the track. All right, now one thing I wanted to do for this video was record all my vocals from scratch, just so you could see my process and flow. I'm gonna get started here with the lead. So I've got super basic lyrics up in the top corner. I'm just gonna hit record. It's gonna be terrible. Hey, 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 I got cuz, yeah. She got bottom, yeah. I done told him, yeah. Hey, tell that bitch I'm never go, yeah. Hey, tell that bitch I'm falling for, yeah. Hey. These artists are purposely sounding bad. If you go in and you try to hit certain notes, the autotune's not gonna be doing much work for you. And with these songs, they treat autotune as an instrument. Sing out of key, sing random notes, lots of sliding around with the pitch. You'll get something like this. I got cuz, yeah. She got bottom, yeah. I done told him, yeah. I've got my vocal chain in a different video. I'm gonna leave that in the description. For here, I'm just showing you how you're gonna stack vocals. It can be really hard to hear how artists do it. After your lead, you're gonna record a double. So let's do that real quick. I got comments, yeah. She got bottom, yeah. I done told him, yeah. Tell that bitch I'm never, oh yeah. Tell that bitch I'm falling for, yeah. So with the double, you should be kind of sounding similar, but again, it doesn't have to be proper. Like you're getting kind of nuts with your pitch. And with your double, it should be mixed a little quieter than your lead. So this is how they sound together. There's a couple other things you can do here. You can either keep them both like mono-ish, widen them within the effects, or you can take the tracks and go right pan and left pan. If you do the left pan and the right pan, you should make sure that the tracks are the same volume. And let's hear how that sounds. You know, you can do the full left pan, full right pan. I personally like to do in between like 20 and 30, just so it's not so obvious they're in your ears. So this is about what 20 to 30 sounds like. Now for your next vocal track, you can either do another double. For this instance, I'm gonna leave it off and we are gonna record ad-libs. So here we go. Yeah. Yeah, come, bottom, toe, going, falling. So for the ad-libs, you want to find those pockets where you're not saying anything and either say a lyric or you want to say something that relates to the lyrics. In this case, I just repeated lyrics in these pockets. So I'm going to turn these guys down and this is how this sounds. So super basic, they shouldn't be super upfront unless you want them to be, but in this instance, I'm kind of having them sit in the back. So at this point, you could do another track of ad-libs. I'm gonna jump right into vocalization, and here we go. So for the vocalization, I recommend turning up your reverb and just making them a little quieter. So here's how the vocalization sounds. I'm not a huge fan of that last second part, so I'm just going to take this first part and duplicate it. Next up, let's do a harmony. And for this, just try your best. Let auto-tune do most of the work. So here we go. I'm going to attempt a harmony. I'm gonna turn it down because it's not like the main part of the song, it's just support. So let's hear how it sounds. That is about it. I'm gonna do one more track, and this will be a double, but I'm gonna put the microphone further away from me, so it's like I'm shouting it from the back of the room. So I'm gonna record it from back here. Some people use auto-tune, some people take the auto-tune off to give it more of like a crowd feel. So let's hear it sounds both ways. So I heard some things I didn't like with the far away recording, so I'm just going to take the retune speed and turn it up. Let's actually put it at modern so we can mess with this flex tune, and that should be good. Alright, now I'm not a big fan of these ad-libs, so one thing you can do is just mess with the pitch. Let's see how it sounds 3 down. Yeah, let's do that. And the cool thing now is that you have so many recordings, you can be super playful with them. So maybe you just want to start the song with the lead. So I'll go ahead, I'll bring this lead in here, keep the vocalization, keep some of the ad-libs, and I'm also going to automate a bandpass filter on this guy. Awesome. And then we're going to automate the on-off. So I got on here, bam. For arranging the vocals, I would recommend starting with ad-libs and then save the vocalization for the second half of your chorus here, if you repeat, and then the harmony as well. So for the first half of the chorus, I just have doubles and ad-libs. So here's how this sounds all together. There you have it. That is a perfectly fine vocal recording. This is kind of bare bones. Like I said, you can add other vocal effects. You can do left-right panning. Another thing I want you to think about is how you can add small little detail. Maybe I really want to emphasize this one part, so I might record another harmony just so I can emphasize this last part. So instead of using this entire track, I'm just going to use these little parts as a moment of emphasis in the track. So here's how this sounds. And there you go. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what other artists you want to see. Every artist is so unique and so different when it comes to their vocals. I know it can be helpful to have videos like this. So yeah, please leave a comment. Let me know. And I'll see you later. Peace.